skater
Yeah.
boy Shag, you know?
This is Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. John, this is Josh. Welcome back, friends. We are going to be covering all the news from Hasbro Pulse Con. Let's talk some Star Wars. Hasbro Pulse Con giving us some Star Wars reveals. We'll see what we got today. First up, from Shadows of the Empire, the old N64 game, Prince Shizor.
Zizor.
Okay, Shizor. They
Yeah.
said Shizor on the stream, so maybe they're
Did
wrong
they?
too. Yeah, because XI in Chinese is she.
Oh,
Shizor.
then I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I know I'm wrong because this guy's Chinese. You can tell by his ponytail.
Yeah, like clearly they're pulling from.
the banking clan, dude. The banking clan too. They got those Chinese people in the banking clan.
So yeah, she's gonna come with some soft, good little arm cape thingies, but plastic skirt for the most part. Cool little pops of gold. Yeah, we'll see what else we get from Shadows of the Empire too.
Just phenomenal work by the Black Series team. All new sculpt, incorporating soft goods with hard plastic, I think in the correct way. This is what makes Black Series the best for me. Just because there's no room for reuse within the Black Series line. There's just no room for it. And
outside of clones, right? But yeah, outside where it's obvious,
Yeah, exactly, right. And so just look at this figure. It's just beautiful. Like the back, the colors, the gold is coming through. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I do like this. And it's also cool that they're going into, Shadows of the Empire. Like, what other non-canon stuff are they going to get into? The legend stuff. I'd love to see some more fun things from that as well. So, yeah, we'll see what else they reveal. But there is Prince Shizor. Next up, though, we're getting our commando droid. Man, they came out quick with this thing, though.
They did, yeah. And once again, they knocked it out of the park. It has really good weathering. It's very subtle, but it's just enough to give it that worn look. Everything looks proportionally correct. Because this is something that's only been shown in the animated universe and it's never been shown live action. Really awesome. And something I was just thinking about is that now that we have this mold, for sure we're gonna get. It's a no-brainer now to do the Outlaws character, on the cover art, right? It's a commando droid with a trench coat, and with that you can't do hard plastic, so they're gonna give us a soft goods trench coat with this mold as that Outlaws character. So yeah, they executed this well. They do such a good job, I think, when interpreting exclusively animated Star Wars characters into a realistic interpretation.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I love that he also comes with the blade, right? Because that's very signature to the commando droid. And yeah, the dings are just in the right spots and just enough because these guys are good at their jobs. they're good, right? They survive lots of things. But yeah, dude. So now what other droids are left, right? Besides the tacticians, right?
That's about it, man. We even got pit droids, mouse droids. We got everything now. Yeah, we even got Dr. Ball. Like, tacticians, all I can think of. Maybe give us, what I'm thinking too. Kind of like what they did with what's the purple Dragon Man that Marvel Legends team are doing? What is it called? Dragon Man.
Dragon Man. I think it's Dragon Man.
Yeah. The purple Dragon Man. Yeah, Dragon Man.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. How they're doing kind of like a pre-order window, but it's going to be made no matter what, and it's like it's not too expensive. It's not like a Hasbro expensive, but it's expensive enough to where they feel they can't take the risk. Maybe giving us like a dwarf spider droid, because it's a big character, but it's still a droid, right? Maybe like $60, $70 dwarf spider droid would be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, next up, Clone Commander Bakara. Gotta love this, man. Getting Ki-Adi-Mundi's commander.
Yeah, and then with this, it is just a clone, but look, we're getting that brand new helmet. We're getting that new attachment, and with that attachment, it's like you have to think of the possibilities now, because this is the same attachment that like Captain Neo has, and so they can now give us Captain Neo, and then they can even give us more of these troopers with this helmet, and then customizers are going to go wild. Whenever we get a new piece, they're going to go off with this. So just exciting to see what the community is going to do with this mold.
So really cool there, because we recently got Ki-Adi-Mundi as well, so got to team up with this commander. All right, next up, a gaming greats from Jedi Survivor. This is Dagan Gera. This is the guy with one arm. I don't know how much of Survivor you've played, but
I'm waiting for it to go. I need to go to $20 before I get it.
But it's it's kind of in you've played the first one though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you encounter remnants of the Jedis, right? You encounter people.
Yeah, a couple Sith, a couple Jedi.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy has one arm in the game, and I think this looks really cool, man. I really do dig this figure.
And I think it's just a testament to the character designs of Jedi, the Jedi Fallen Order series. This guy's just coming off so cool. And, just adding things that make characters unique, just having this one arm
Yeah.
kind of guy with the blue skin. And he has, it's kind of the dichotomy of having him have a red saber, but
Double bladed saber.
yeah, but his garments are very, old Republic
I
Jedi
was
esque,
I
right?
was thinking
So
like temple guard.
yeah, so I like that dichotomy, and I don't know, I haven't played the game yet, right? But it's cool to see, a very light garment with that red saber. So I think it's more kudos to the Jedi Survivor design team. They crushed it with this, and Black Series team interpreted it to a T.
Yeah, and look at the hilts too on the saber, like they're gold, like they're ornate. Whereas Sith are usually, like decrepit and like piecing things together. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, Dagon here, looking really cool.
Hey, we should have got a discount because we're missing a limb.
Less plastic, Hasbro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just a little bit less, please. Just $1 off. You got a
Dollar
dollar
off,
arm off?
dude. Dollar off. Yeah.
All right. Next up, though, we're doing a New Hope Farm Boy Luke. And I'm actually surprised for this. I obviously set up my Star Wars figures in my classroom. And I was like noticing like all the holes. I don't know if you ever do this, but like whenever you set up your figures, you're like, man, I still need this one. I have that hole there. I have this hole here. And I was telling myself, man, I don't have a Farm Boy Luke. I got like Princess Leia in her like white gown. I got the Han, but I don't have a Farm Boy Luke. And well, we're getting a nice little Farm Boy Luke here. Now we don't have to talk about the face. We already know Mark Hamill we can't get it right.
Dude, something about that guy. And what's the saddest part about it is like how many times has this guy been made in an action figure for the past like 5 decades? It's been 5 decades since like A New Hope. There's just been so many iterations and they cannot get it. It's impossible. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either. But I'm happy that we're getting a nice new Farm Boy Luke in the PVC plastic, right? And so instead of like the soft goods, because I believe the original release or the first Farm Boy Luke had like soft goods.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the really cool thing I think for this release, because it is a release for people like you said that are having holes in their collection, which they can now fill. But even people that have that soft goods version, you can now get a hard plastic version and then choose which one you like, because there's going to be benefits for both, right? Because soft good has its look, but also hard plastic has its look. The only thing I will say too is like, no, the face is just honestly, it's it's one of the worst ones I've seen. Like I would say, even getting like the original, it's kind of crazy to say, but the original Luke, the original Farmer Luke, which is pre 3D print, honestly looks better than looks better than this one. And also too, I think the hair got worse. I feel like the original Farm Boy Luke with the soft goods, the hair was more, I don't know, it just looked like it from the movie. Whereas this one, I feel like there's not enough curl on the side. Like I feel like in A New Hope, there was like some curling going on at the edges of his hair. It's kind of like that. He had like skater boy shag.
This is Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified.
Yeah, there's something about it. It's too uniform. It's too yeah. You said it right. It's Coconut Head, or it should be more skater boy shag.
I agree. All right, but next up, though, along with that, we're also getting a Princess Leia from A New Hope here in the plastic gown instead of the soft goods gown. I have the soft goods gown one, and I was playing with that just today, and I was like, man, I wish I could get this hood to lay right. Well, fret no longer, my friends, because you can get it to lay perfectly with the PVC, with the plastic hood.
Yeah, and I'm always a big proponent for soft goods, but the problem is when you get to these $20-$25 price range, the soft goods suffer greatly because they have to be that really thin plastic. Like the Farm Boy Luke, super thin. The Princess Leia, A New Hope, super thin. And so I think these are really good upgrades. Like this is, to me, comparable to even the SH Figure Arts A New Hope Leia. Like if I had to pick the SH Figure Arts New Hope Leia and this Black Series Leia, factoring in price, sculpt, paint, everything, this to me is a better deal and a better figure than the SH Figure Arts.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I think this looks really good. And I think it's just a good update. Like it's a good look to it. And like you were saying earlier, if you have the soft goods, maybe you want the plastic now.
Yeah, it's a major upgrade because the soft goods, like you said, they never laid right because they were too thin.
Especially the hood, yeah. Okay, let's keep going here. Next up, we got an Amazon exclusive. We got the Armorer helmet from the Mandalorian. It was cool. They actually brought on the actress who does the voice, and they sent her one, so she was able to put one on, and she did a little bit of the voice, and it was fun. Just a cool
That's awesome. Thing. That's awesome. I'll have to check that out.
But the armor, it looks really good. Inside looks nice and detailed. Love it. It's all dinged up. It's scraped up. It's weathered. Because they've been underneath, in their caves the whole time. So
Yeah, I think the sculpt is really good and the details are good. The only thing that I think could have been improved upon is the paint. I feel like, these are expensive helmets. These are $100
hundred
helmets,
dollars, yeah.
and I'm expecting some quality here. And so, like, just thinking back to the Mandalorian Moff Gideon head, oh, they got that nice gloss shine on it. Exactly, it looks exactly like it looked in the show. Whereas this one, I just feel like it's not coppery bronzy enough. Like it's not shiny. It looks plastic. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, it doesn't look like metal. Whereas when I saw that Moff Gideon hit, it's like that looks like the plastoid that they use in Star Wars. Whereas this one, it's just not metal enough for me.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. All right, friends. I'll go ahead and wrap it up for Star Wars from Hasbro Pulse Con this year. Some pretty fun things, I thought. Some deep cuts and some updates to some old figures as well. Some really fun. Josh, what do you think? What's your pick from the Star Wars reveals?
Honestly, out of all the Hasbro teams, dude, Black Series crushed it. They have all new molds. Even when they have a reuse of some mold, they're adding new pieces, new helmets, new armor pieces. And like that Luke and Leia, they look 100% redone. Like there's barely any reuse, if any.
Okay.
Maybe Luke's legs. That's literally probably it.
Okay.
Everything else is 100% new. My pick of the week is going to be the A New Hope Princess Leia. Like I said, I think this thing can go toe to toe with the SH figure arts. It's that good.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to the Commando droid, man. Shout out Star Wars Black Series team to get those droids out as fast as they have. I feel it's been within a year, at least within 12 months, we've gotten Droideka, Super Battle Droid, B1, like just ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
And to get that Commando droid was, I think, just it. I was super excited about it.
Yeah, they picked up quick because we had like the B1 for like a while, like, but then within a year, Magna Guard, everything,
Oh yeah, the Magna Guard, yeah.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, we hit him good.
Dude,
So.
I'm telling you, they're gonna give us that tactician. I don't think they're aware of it. Like they're gonna do it.
I was just gonna say, I was like, all I need is that tactician.
They're gonna do it.
And he's like, he plays big roles in the show, like the Malevolence arc, and later on, even in Bad Batch, they have to hack one of them.
Yeah. Maybe, dude, maybe he came up from the higher ups from Hasbro. They're like, all right, we gotta make money. We need some reuse because Black Series is an expensive line to make. They're like, dude, start making those droid molds. We can make money off that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they'll show up everywhere.
Yeah, tactician, dude, there's like 20 different colors. Each one is a different color because each one is its own unique character. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, that'll go ahead and wrap up for the Star Wars PulseCon reveals. Thank you, friends, for tuning into our show. Let us know down below your pick from the Star Wars reveals. And as always, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.